Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back to another episode of Comfort Comedies. I know it's been a while. I've been gone. We've been dealing with the pandemic, the election, just all these crazy, wild moments in history that we are living through. Oh. uh, um, and I figured, you know what? Why not do something nice, cute, and lighthearted, kind of be a little vulnerable? So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it and tell y'all about the time I was at work and by accident I tinkled on myself. And if you don't know what tinkle means, in layman's term, I pissed myself at work. So it had started off a pretty regular morning and everything was happy-go-lucky. Nothing was wrong. Uh, and things were moving along shortly. I would say I was probably maybe like 2 hours into my shift. Had my regular coffee as I usually do. Hello. Thank you for the coffee. Shout out to World Cup. And I distinctly remember saying, hey, I'm going to go run and use the restroom. Hashtag, as we all do, check your phone. I was expecting some things. I was also in communication with some people. So you're waiting on your reply. You're kind of, checking your account and whatnot. Anywho, I go prepare myself. Fatal mistake is don't pay attention to your phone while you're trying to sit on a toilet. Hashtag make sure you sit all the way on the toilet because I did not. And I proceed to go ahead and let the flow start. And before you know it, I hear the pitter patter of what sounded like rain. If you ever heard rain outside, like hit like above like the your gutters or something, like right on the roof, like you hear it and you're like, oh, I think nothing of it. And the flow continues. And next thing I know, I go, that sounds like rain on a tent. Well, it was rain. And the only problem was the tent was my my pants. And I had piddled right on the back of them, right on the front of them, all in the underwear sections. Yeah. Not a good look. Very much so embarrassed. Thankfully, there were not a lot of people around. And I politely gathered myself together, went and told my other coworker. I whispered and told her what happened, and she said, "Oh no, 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 go home," um, as I rightfully should have. However, I did not let the Uber know what had happened because that's none of their damn business, and I was almost home anyway. Needless to say, I've learned that it is not a good idea, nor is it something you should do unless you are all the way back on the toilet. And when I mean back on the toilet, as you can feel the breeze. If it doesn't, you don't feel the breeze and it doesn't sound like maybe a highway or something, you're not on the toilet all the way. Anywho, remember uh, that only you are responsible for pissing on yourself. Nobody else. It was me. It was me. It's me by accident. I learned. And so now I don't really take my phone into the restrooms anymore unless I'm at home. Anywho, like I said, this was just a cute little episode, and I wanted to be light and airy. And I mean, if you've ever done it by accident, no one's perfect. We all have issues. I'd rather have do it sober than to do it drunkenly. Because then I remember, motherfucker.